And wow, we got the run back already. So Asinboy, HelpR, I expect him to come a lot more stronger. So Asinboy's got to be very cautious, I feel.
At the same time, this is best to be at a 5 set now.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Winners was a 2-0. And I'm not sure whether a 3 or 5 will benefit HelpR or Asinboy more. Asinboy might get a chance to understand what HelpR is about, but at the same time, 3 out of 5 means that the more consistent player is going to win. And I do really feel like HelpR is that consistent player.
Well, the other thing, too, even if HelpR loses, he does have other characters. We have talked about how HelpR will just break out other characters because he's just so good at all of them that he has. He does have a Lucario. He does have a Cloud. He does have a DDD. He has all these characters that he can, pull out just in case this one doesn't work out. So far, it's been working out for him, especially the first set that they played. I want to see, since it's 3 out of 5, if that dynamic will change.
We are having a very even game this time around, 98% to 105. And the thing is, the next stock is going to matter so much.
Indeed.
Especially if it's Asinboy. Like, Asinboy is a little bit more, I was going to say, he's the kind of player where when he has a stock lead, he's really able to play to it. HelpR needs to have a quick response here. Take the stock out without taking too much damage himself, because Asinboy can just run away with it, given even the tiniest bit of momentum when he has a stock to fall back on.
Oh my goodness! All right, and there's the stock back and even once more. They're going back and forth. This is tough to call, man. Just to see who's going to win it, because they're coming in stronger from before. This is all for marbles right now, man. So losers going home, winners going in the top 8. Can it be New York City? Can it be Westchester?
Yeah, I'm loving the movement right now, and that is a big thing. There isn't a huge amount of Westchester representation this deep into bracket.
Yes.
I know that Noku is in top 8, but Asinboy wants to be there along with him. If he manages to take this, that'll be a huge upset, a huge notch under his belt, and so he is hungry, and that hunger seems to be paying well for him.
Oh man, able to recover. They're playing so precise. They're on top of each other. There's no mistakes coming from each of these characters right now.
There are some mistakes. I've seen
HelpR
miss a few punishes. For instance, he shielded the get-up attack, but didn't really hit him with
anything. My gosh.
I'm actually wondering if maybe that lost Utopian rate did affect him more than we might have supposed. He's at 120% right now, and he definitely has a way that can make this back. A 95% off stage.
Oh my goodness. Recovery. Okay, nice. Right, as we're just waiting for HelpR to come back, though. He doesn't want to chase too hard. Oh, he's over him. Oh my goodness! All the claps, all the claps right now.
Great job dropping it before the multi-jab would come out. That might have been the game for him. Forward throw's not going to do it. He's off stage, though.
Oh my goodness! Wise choice by Asinboy. Able to get back on stage. Oh, that might be the follow-up. Oh, I think that was a flub. Yeah, that had to be a misinput. Had to have been.
That can compound.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Off stage again. Will HelpR take advantage? Oh no! And he messed up. Out of all the times to do that, that would have been the time. But of course.
And HelpR cracks a smile. I feel like there was a lot of tension there.
Yes.
I mean, of course there was, but also tension within HelpR. That like, if he lost that first game,
he would have been upset.
It would have been upset to the point where it could have affected the rest of his play.
But he looked so tense up until that win, because now he's smiling.
And now he's smiling. And now that he's smiling, he's back in his comfort zone, and Asinboy is back to square one. Less than square one. He's back to winner's
Oh my
side.
goodness, not again.
Look at that.
Not again. That's what happened game 1, and oh my god, HelpR, it's all over Asinboy. Oh my goodness, he is in his comfort zone for real.
Beware the smile, folks.
He's here for real. Asinboy, definitely, I think you might have been expecting HelpR to come back out of game 1, but people adapt, man. You got to adjust, and so far Asinboy's adjusting a tiny bit. Able to catch up with HelpR a little bit.
And I do have to say, I feel like that game, that past game, HelpR was playing more reserved, so we didn't even see it, but this is kind of two different philosophies of Diddy Kong.
Yes.
Asinboy is more about, it's a Zero-esque. I mean, he's rocking the Zero skin.
Yes.
He will take stage control, he'll try and ledge trap, try and do all of that stuff. HelpR's a little bit more experimental in how he plays Diddy Kong.
All right. It's going to be trouble. Got to be careful with that. That's the thing with Diddy's. You get more bananas to take advantage of situations, too.
Oh, getting
wow.
the trip. That's the thing. You see the way that he's moving.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Not able to take the stock yet, and no follow-up on the trump either. Always got to follow up on your trumps.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, the tilt. Oh, and okay, still smiling, still laughing.
But Asinboy once again taking the first stock. HelpR was able last time to turn it around and even it up.
Yes.
But he needs to do that again. If he does not, this edge guard is really pivotal because if Asinboy makes it back to stage.
Oh my goodness, barrels. Not killing though.
Okay. Whatever. That's cool, bro.
Oh,
that's
barrels.
cool, bro.
That is pretty cool. Can't lie about that one.
Did he?
Don't SD.
No, did he cover options with that? Was that optimal? Ew.
So right now, though, still going back and forth. This is very interesting. This is still.
Stop it! No.
This is the best 3 out of 5, too, by the way.
So don't worry, we're gonna get more games of this. Extremely even the way that they're playing it. I feel like they're playing it like it's even, you know?
It is.
Well, no, as in like they really
the
are respecting that
okay.
they have the same options.
Yeah.
They're using the same tools, and basically, it's like it's almost 64. Where, you know, in 64, the two opponents will back it over and over again. That's what it kind of feels like, where they're using the same option, but the way that they're just changing the spacing and everything.
That was nice, though. He was able to get the up smash, but it almost killed, too. Asinboy able to keep it back. Again, this is anybody's game once again. Oh my goodness, in the up smash, and we got a game 3. It's even set right now.
HelpR is still smiling, even though we lost that game.
At least it wasn't losing game 1.
He isn't losing game 1. He has counter pick advantage, even though that doesn't really matter in the Diddy Ditto. But
all right,
yes.
So let's see.
We hear numbers cheering in the crowd. And Ralphie saying something in the crowd. And Ray making a symbol in the crowd. Ray's not really the cheering type.
I was going to say, we have a crowd cam. I didn't see that. He definitely has a crowd mic. You definitely
I
hear
am
him
the
for sure.
crowd cam.
There you go.
I'll describe everything that happens back there.
For sure. So now we got game 3, Smashville. It's just so insane. They're just going, just how strong a start each of these players have right now. This is such a tense match. I feel like it's just so tense and so close.
Now they're trading.
Yes.
They were not really trading like this before.
Yes.
Where it's like hit, 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 hit.
Oh.
We'll
and
see
HelpR, and you see the difference. Asinboy went for the banana. HelpR decided to, bait him to get a banana so he can take advantage of it and get some damage. Oh my goodness.
Cool.
And yeah, he's definitely avoiding the barrels now. He knows that HelpR's going to look for that. He wants to get the exploding barrels on Asinboy, and he's expecting that now.
And that's why a best 3 out of 5 might actually help out for Asinboy. Yes, he's down right now in percent, but he's not getting caught by the tricky options that HelpR was tossing at him before.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness,
is that it?
And that's the first stock? Okay. So, of course, still at 107%. HelpR can take advantage of that. HelpR just kind of shaking it off a little bit, doing a little side stuff.
Yeah, Asinboy has actually taken the first stock in every single one of these games. HelpR usually able to respond pretty quickly, but...
Yeah, the barrels again.
Living.
He's looking for that, though. I mean, like that time, Asinboy couldn't do anything about that. HelpR knew it, got the barrels, but he did not get the stock.
I feel like maybe jump would be the mix-up option for that.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, but the banana slip. Did he not realize there was a peel there? He was going to follow up with basically taking the stock and slipped on a banana instead.
And now Asinboy's at 150%. And he's able to get damage.
And he's still building up damage. HelpR not able to take the stock at all. And Asinboy at full rage at 150% for like the longest time now, except for now.
Well, so, yeah. The thing is that it feels like to me the endurance on HelpR is slowly dwindling. You know, he was able to retaliate those first stocks in the past 2 games, but it's game 3 now. He's had to deal with that situation so many times. This should be it, though. Yep, DIing into the blast zone. Might have been trying to DI for back throw, but it's hard. you're pretty much gone at that point.
So now Asinboy should have the advantage of this, but you cannot discount how good of a player HelpR is. All right, little trade there off stage on the ledge.
Honestly, I feel like this is where HelpR's gimmicks are going to really pay off for him.
Yes, yes.
If he's able to do some
And he
silly
missed the
edge
final
guard.
stock. Oh man, that was a DI, I believe.
Another forward throw, putting him out there.
And 185, you know, Asinboy should be able to take the stock.
Don't do it.
Oh, the grabs at the tilt, and there we go. All right, so now here's the thing, like we were talking about. HelpR does have an arsenal of characters. Is he going to switch, or is he going to stay Diddy?
That is really hard to say.
Because this is
the reason he lost that game so convincingly was because he wasn't able to take that stock. And I
Yes.
feel like that's going to be a universal problem regardless of the character that he plays.
Here
But it's going to be
comes.
Lucario.
Here it comes. And just for the record, in Westchester, there are like 0 Lucario. So I have no idea how familiar
That's not
Bubbles.
true.
Who's that?
Jen got Lucario on random once in Grand Finals.
Stop it. Stop it. We did have a Lucario 80 years ago. But
Did he just lock him?
Wait, did he just? Wait. Is Bobo like, oh, thank you for teaching me this. I want to try this on you. Thank you. I think that's what happened. Because like, you know what? That was cute when you did that to me like every time. I'm going to try that on you.
So this is a bit of a fresh momentum slate.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
So
But then
HelpR, the way that he's playing now is a lot more
reserve.
It's a lot more reserved, and it also feels like he's refreshing his game plan.
Yes.
But Asinboy only needs to take one more game in order to be in top 8.
Yes. And it's not going to be easy, though. Lucario is not a character you should sleep on. I mean, right now, he's at, you know, when you build up that aura on Lucario.
Okay.
Okay. All right. When you build up that aura on Lucario, man, it gets more scarier. And see, like that, like the quick kills, even at that percentage. Where before, Asinboy could have lived for a long time as Diddy, facing a Diddy. But
And
Lucario will give him a lot more trouble.
And this is actually the first time we've seen HelpR take the first stock.
Yes, in this whole set. You're absolutely right.
But we'll see how it fares now. Because 128% on him, as well as an up smash to close it out,
No, but
surviving. Wow, great DI.
Oh, man.
21% from that one hit. 50. He's already at 51.
Yeah, this could be a very quick to ending stock, very closely. Asinboy's got to be very careful.
Did you know that only one of these characters at... Never mind. I was going to say only one of the characters at death percent.
Yeah, no, that was the big issue there. And I mean, right now it's still scary for Asinboy. He has to be very careful.
At the same time, he can sort of abuse the rage himself
Oh
now.
my goodness. Oh. Okay. Keeping HelpR up stage, getting the footstool.
Did
He's
that
going to
on purpose?
recover. Yeah, no, yeah. No, because of Lucario. His recovery is pretty decent,
Yeah.
especially with more aura. Oh my goodness, okay, but stopping the recovery though. Asinboy's all over HelpR. What is going on here? The turnaround, we're almost at even percentage.
We are, but keep in mind, this is a Lucario that he's facing down.
Oh my goodness,
No
He did
way.
it! He did it! Asinboy did it! He moved on to top 8 at Defender North. HelpR out of the tournament.
I was not expecting that.
Oh my
HelpR was looking
God.
so good too, and then Asinboy just pulled together that game plan, trapped him at the ledge, hit him, and then it was so smart to go for that forward smash. He let Lucario live for so long the last time around, and I was like, I'm not going to deal with any of that. Aim you as early as possible, and that must have been percent perfect. That is Asinboy in top 8, loser's side, but top 8.
And you got to give